This is it.
Yeah.
Final episode of the season.
Final episode of the season, Nicola.
What we're talking about.
As you can. Like, what are you up to? Like, what's your plans? You're not recording the podcast on a Tuesday, so what are you going to do?
No, we've decided to stop in the summer because we've got loads going on in the summer.
Well, what have you got going on?
What have I got going on? Well, me and Ross will be going out to Gillies Mackay customers.
Nice.
To do the case studies.
Just seen that one that came through. Do you see it?
No.
It's beautiful. I'll read you.
Yeah.
It's really cute. So, what you guys do is you pick our favourite customers, because we're allowed to have favourites, and you go out and you take pictures and video of their beautiful, whatever it is, Gillies Mackay building.
Yeah.
And then you coerce them into doing a testimonial about how much the building means to them and how amazing we are.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved the garage one. That was top dollar, mainly because I get mentioned. So, so like just before we started recording, I got this notification. So this is from a customer of ours, and it says, "I would just like to say how much I am appreciating my summer house, bearing in mind we've just had a little bit of a heat wave, so it's a big deal. Nearly 6 years after it was put up in my garden, I've been using it a lot over the past week with the fine weather, as I don't like too much heat. It is my safe place, my escape room, my entertaining room, my afternoon nap room, and also a bit of storage space. I do use it most of the year, but just being in the space gives me so much enjoyment. The dog and the cat enjoy it too. It was the best use of my money, and thank you very much for the beautiful workmanship."
I love it.
Just like totally random.
Yeah.
Like not unprovoked. This has come through off the website. Like Sophie's not sent her like an email asking her to say nice things. You know, this is just off her own back. Just how random's that, eh?
It's good.
It emphasises, like, you know, we actually make something tangible that is of meaning to people.
Yeah.
Which is cool. And I hope the guys recognise that as well, the ops team too, because we get to see it like office space, but the ops team need to appreciate like their workmanship, their hard labour pays off for the people that they do it for. So it's cute.
Well, that's the reason why, part of the reason we do case studies. When I did a reach out this year for the case studies, had said that like it's good for us to record this stuff so that we can show the team, so that it keeps the motivation alive for them as well, so they can really see the end result. And I love going out and just hearing their stories is one of my favourite things. It was my favourite thing in sales when we were doing sales, in terms of listening to their dreams and what they're aspiring for their buildings, and then being on the other side of it and seeing the finished result and just the story from start to finish. It's great to hear. It is. It's brilliant. It makes it all worth it.
Mm-hmm. It's very cute.
Yeah.
So you've got case studies, which is a big job for the summer holidays, just the summer in general, when the weather's good.
Yeah, when the weather's good, you have to get in the summer. We went out last year and we had a really shitty weather day. What was it? Overcast.
Grey.
Yeah.
Grey.
Yeah, and the photos.
We're by the sea as well, so just everything was grey.
Aye, the photos weren't great. I don't know what the video stuff's like.
It was great.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah.
We tried to like give it a little sun-kissed glow, but
it
didn't really work.
Yeah.
A little Valencia filter on there. And
Yeah.
It's a 2004 throwback, I think, is it?
Yeah.
Old-fashioned Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
He did say we could go back out though, which is great.
Yeah.
So we can maybe get back out this summer
we
on a good day. But I'm looking forward to that because that's an adventure.
Yeah.
It's true what you're saying. Sorry, I'm going to jump in because
so it's it's the final episode of the season, so why not? Just go fucking say what you like.
I know.
Fuck shit up, Ross.
No, like obviously on the sales side, the marketing side is like we're kind of like selling the dream, selling the fantasy, you know, and it all makes sense. Like, and you can kind of imagine it, but there's a huge difference between imagining it and then actually going out there and seeing it in real life and going
proper
like
validation.
Yeah, and then like the people are saying that, you know, like how much of a difference it's made. Like what was the guy, the garages?
Fraser.
Thank you.
Scott
Sorry,
Fraser.
Scott Fraser. Scott. That was his name.
Yeah.
Scott. Yeah. He was saying like it's made him like him and his wife like fall in love with their home again.
Oh,
like,
that's right, because they were going to sell. That's right. Yeah.
And it's like, it's actually just so cool, you know. And it's like it's not just the the shiny, beautiful buildings and all the rest of it. It's like, it's actually the impact it makes your life. I think it's really, really cool.
The meaning.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It is fun. What else is happening?
You got any holidays planned for the fam?
No. So Elena's going away with her grandparents in June. We can't go away anywhere. Morgan struggles with going away places and stuff. So we'll do days out. We're thinking about the lavender fields in Kinghorn because we're obsessed with lavender.
Yeah, nice.
What else were we talking about? I had a list. I've got a list on my phone actually. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, days out, especially to try and do something that everybody enjoys. So like you know, like mum enjoys, dad enjoys, kids enjoy. It's quite tricky to find those things, but I think in your family setting, like there's always at least one thing that you'll all enjoy together. Like you were at the zoo just this weekend, for example.
Yeah.
Like, there's nobody that doesn't enjoy seeing the animals. Come on.
No, nah. Elena's away there now. She's away on a battlefield trip with the school.
Oh, wow.
She's in Belgium and they're going to, I don't know how to pronounce it, a priest.
All right.
And she's learning about World War One and stuff just now, which is amazing. So we went to the zoo yesterday because Morgan wanted to go and see the animals because she's really, she's been watching David Attenborough.
Aye.
We call
The
him
legend.
Dave A in the house. You're watching some Dave A the night. And she's really interested in it, so we're trying to like move towards that for her in terms of like learning stuff. So that's one of the reasons why we went to the zoo yesterday. Like when you're saying like doing things together, I actually find it quite hard for us to do things together because of the age differences. I mean, there's no much between Morgan and Elena, but there's very key differences in terms of their interests. So because we can't go away, for Elena, we let her go away with like other people on our school trips and stuff like that, and like get out, adventure, take advantage of it as much as you can. But we find like doing things with them individually is better than try to do it together, because what I find when we're doing it together is one of them's got a face on and is fucking hating it, and one of them's like okay about it, and it impacts like the whole dynamic us all being out together. And it's very rare that we'll get a family do it where like we all fucking really enjoyed that. So we're in a space now where we're just like, right, what can we do individually just to nurture their interests more. But I do know families that manage to get out. They've got like a great dynamic in their family where they manage to get out all the time. Everybody enjoys their child and stuff. I think we just struggle with it a wee bit. So it's just trying to figure out different ways to do it. But yeah, so Pug Cafe in Edinburgh.
Oh wow, right, okay.
Yeah, so we're going to try and do that. We want to walk up Falkland Hill. That is something that we do all enjoy doing. We need to find a beach with blue water.
Okay.
In Scotland.
Might need to go a bit north for that.
Aye, northwest or something, Yeah.
Nairn. Yeah, you're right actually.
I'll write that down right now. Nairn. And then Crail Beach, because they have great sea glass and pottery.
Nice.
So that's what we'll be doing, is just wee mini adventures. Nairn.
Yes.
Nairn. Right. What about you?
Oh, fuck knows. So, like, all of my plans for the latter part of this year were sort of, like, pinned on this idea that Chris and I were going to practice a relocation, or sort of, like, part stay in the US, stay in the UK type of thing. And so the idea or the premise is that Chris has got an American company, and it would make more sense for him to be more physically available to be able to sort of like grow that business. And for anyone who gives a shit about business, what I'm saying is that when you start something new in business, there's a pinnacle time for you to be able to grow that company in a short burst, and it's something that can be easily missed and then is harder to catch the longer it goes on without it. So it's like focused, dedicated time for him to go all in on his business and grow it quicker than what it would take if he was in Scotland and growing it from afar. Whatever. Right. So that was the plan. And then we had to kibosh that idea. A few different personal reasons in terms of like our extended family, and a lot going on in terms of like who needs us to sort of like provide care and to support. So we changed up our plans and said, like, what we'd still like to do is for me to be able to have time away from Gillies and Mackay. So I've been doing this for however many years, too many for me to recall, over 20, running the company for a very long time. And I think if you think about presidency or whatever, like, you know, they only get, you know, a couple of seasons and then they're out type of thing, you know, and that's it, because the impact of that role and that job is so intensified that you physically cannot be at your best after being in the job for more than 8 years. And I believe that, like, I do, like, when you think about anybody in leadership, like, they really need to be able to, the best quality in a leader is when they recognize that somebody else would be better leading than them. And so I'm not in a position where I believe that there's somebody else would be better at running the company than me, but I am in the position of, I'm still young, and if I've still got to fucking do this for the next 10, 20 years, then I need an actual fucking break, because I'm going to go demented. So I thought, I'll take 3 months out of the company. I'll get the management team up to the scratch in terms of where they need to be in order for the company to run without me. And I mean without me, as in, like, I want a proper fucking break. And this whole America idea was playing right into that. That would have been perfect to get that break. So I'm coming to terms with us not doing that anymore, which has a knock-on effect of, well, where do I get a break from here? What does that look like? So we're kind of possibly thinking about doing a trip to Europe, so we're closer to home, and just making it also just a bit more enjoyable, because, I mean, I'm not that motivated to go and live in the US for 3 months. Like, I mean, I don't really like in terms of like how it's been managed or run over there. Not that I'm any happier here, to be fair, but I just, like, I mean, if you've got the choice to go somewhere else, then go somewhere else. Don't go to the even more extreme shit show over there than it is here. Like, yeah. So so we're thinking Europe, but for a shorter time span as well. We've got obviously the factors of like step family and children in different places and stuff like that as well. So yeah, I don't know, maybe it plays in a bit to what you were talking about in the last episode about, you know, ambition or whatever. Like, it's very ambitious to think that I'd be able to get 3 months to myself away from the company, when I have all these counteracting factors that mean that I'm very much needed by a hell of a lot more than I can physically or visibly see just in one moment's decision. Like, it has so much impact on everything else. So I'm a little bit all over the place about that, which means that I haven't booked anything for the holidays. Like, my plan was work up until it's time to go to the US, get everything up to scratch. That's the focus. Then fuck off to the US for 3 months. Whereas now I'm still here and I'm not going to the US and I haven't made any plans for the summer. It actually is unnerving for me because I love to have everything planned out. So I am feeling a little bit antsy about that. Yeah, and it's also difficult to try and get the time where I'm planning in Spencer being with us or not being with us, because it's very rarely set in stone. So it's quite difficult to manage that as well. And Patrick's off to university in September, so he's finished his exams. So he's currently at home right now, and we're trying to figure out what's next now that he's not studying anymore, for a wee while anyway. So there's everything's sort of up in the air. So it's actually quite good that we're getting this break, because it'll give me some time to actually think things through properly and make some decent plans. So I'm not just working, and yeah, find some fun in it. I do know, obviously, that we're all very excited about the prospect of my birthday later on this year. And I do have some sort of like personal goals about what I want to do to before I get there. And one of them is writing a book, which I've been trying to do, I'd probably say, or thinking about or dreaming about for a couple of years at least anyway, but more sincerely I'd say over the past sort of 6 to 8 months. And I feel like I've done absolutely fuck all about it. And it's sad, it makes me sad, because I really want to believe that I can do it. I feel I'm daunted by it at the same time. Like I have got, like, when I think about the lifespan on and what I've had in my life for all these years, like there's just so much, like so many things I could talk about or tell or say, so many stories. Like I've got an amazing recall for memory as well, for stories to be told, and I'm still not clear on how I want that to look. And I'm also like, just I think probably the most daunting part of it is that I know it'll be fucking good. So I think that's my fear, is that am I prepared for that? Because I know what I want it to feel like, and I know it'll be really, really good.
Do you want to treat your 3-month break as like a sabbatical?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the idea, is the 3-month break would be a sabbatical. Like I would be completely away from G&M, and I would be able to just explore my own mind, where it's not trying to make business decisions or putting everything to do with G&M in front of everything else. And the book was kind of playing into that as well. It's like going to give me that freedom to do it. So yeah, I'm still working through my thoughts about how to do it. And, you know, being married to somebody that reads 1 million books all day, every day, and writes constantly, it's quite frustrating trying to have conversations with Chris about it as well, because it comes so naturally to him. And I feel like he just says to me, just write, just start writing, write anything, write whatever's in your head, just write it down. You know, and I'm just with dyslexia especially, it's just like, but where do I start? And then when you write with a dyslexic brain, what tends to happen, or especially if you're tired, I find, because you put coping mechanisms in as you grow older, your sentencing structure, so you start with the end and you finish with the start. So a lot of your work as a dyslexic is switching that back around to try and make methodical sense to everybody else. So it is a lot of work. Like it can be quite physically painful to do, when it means so much. Like when it's a thought or a blog or a 600 words, then it's like, whatever, that's fine, I can manage that. But for it to be the prospect of an actual, like, start, you know, middle, end, with meaning and like with justification and with power, like that then starts to play on my mind. It's like a confidence thing. I'm not sure. I tell you what, it's not common for me to feel like this, but I do, with this particular thing. But yeah, so maybe try and find out what I'm going to do about the book.
You were doing amazing at the beginning of the year with it.
I know. I don't know why I've lost it. I've lost the confidence in it. I don't know where it's coming from. I want it to, I think the want for it to be good is overpowering me right now. And I know that Chris is right in terms of just right.
What if, something that came in my head, like, I'm like, what? You're a great speaker. So I'm like, I wonder if you spoke it in and then, right?
That's what okay, right. So that's another option. Because I started to say to Chris, is like, maybe I just need some like proper help with this. What if I could be able to speak to somebody and they write it?
Yeah.
Like a ghostwriter.
So speak it all out and get somebody else to do the actual, effectively the sort of structure and the editing part of it.
So almost more like an editor then, rather
than
it's
but it's going to get edited anyway. If it's a real book, it would get edited anyway. Yeah. So like, speaking about it, Chris was like, no, you have to be the one that writes it, because you like. It has to be in your writing. You're like, that's what will make it so good, is because of the way that you write, which is annoying. Because they're not an easier.
So hard, but so good.
So not an easier way to do it though. Can I not cheat?
Just don't use AI for it.
No, absolutely fucking not. There's nothing more annoying than ChatGPT doing a shit job of an easy thing that you've asked them to do. Like, I get so frustrated with them so quickly. I'm like, oh, fuck off, you don't know. No chat, you're shit. So, no, there's absolutely no danger of that. I've got no patience for him at all. Yeah, so, like, I think that's going to be my sort of, like, summer feeling, summer mission.
Yeah.
To try and get that in a better position. Again, it's about time. It's about where in my life does this fit in. Something else is going to have to give, because there's already a million things in there.
Yeah. I don't have the answers for that.
When's it going to get done? Never.
Yeah.
No, it has to. I deserve to be able to do it. I want to be able to do it.
Yeah. You do.
Sounds like you need to give yourself the space to do it, though.
That's what I mean. Like, I have to, like, just be fucking honest. Look at what I've got going on and say, right, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to do this instead.
Yeah. Sometimes the creative process isn't about... I'm like, you know, I'm doing that face because I'm like, the voices are coming in your head like, shut up. Right?
Shut up, Nick.
I know that, like, especially with writing, right, it's talking about, like, discipline in terms of you have to sit down, you have to do it every day and stuff like that. But I find that sometimes it's a matter of... it just comes to you.
Well, that's when I can write normally.
Yeah.
So normally how I write, if I'm writing a blog or something, that's when I'll do it. Oh, I've got one. I have to go and write that now.
Write it now.
Same with poems. That's how I do my poems.
Yeah.
Whereas this just feels like I've never had to be intentional about it. It's always just come to me as a feeling.
Yeah. I mean, I've never written a book, so I wouldn't ken, like, I didn't ken what's required for, like, a book specifically, but definitely, like, it's just the spark, it hits you and you're just like, go now, before it disappears.
Yeah, exactly, before you forget it.
Or maybe it's just a bit of both, I didn't ken.
I think it might be more. But if there's dedicated space for me, like, so, at the start of the year, I put in that I was off on Mondays.
Yeah.
And one Monday a month, I would go to the chamber to do all my planning. I think I did it. I think I've done it once. It's like the end of May. But that's the type of dedication it needs to be able to commit to that space and time that I've booked out for myself and just turn up anyway. And that's probably the first lesson I need to do or learn, is just that structure. Like, I'm turning up to this anyway. And forget about what I've got to write about. Just fucking turn up. That's the first hurdle. Because right now I'm just like, there's just all these things in my head and I'm not turning up or I'm not doing anything about them.
Aye, it is.
So
again, it comes back to the space.
Creating that habit for the space, for it to be there, eh?
Aye, it is the space. Like, I've spoke to somebody else recently about this, in terms of them wanting to do something and not being able to do it because of everything else. And I feel the same as that as well. It's like, how do you create the space for yourself without it, letting everything else getting in the way? That I don't know, it's like boundaries and stuff like that. It's just not, I just feel like it's not as easy in practice as what people say it is.
I mean, so do I.
Yeah. But I hope that you find a space.
Yeah, so do I. I owe it to myself to do it, for sure. I know that. Get it fucking done, eh? Stop mucking about. Stop fanning about and get on with it.
Yeah. It's almost like you need to hold, like, accountability. It's the accountability thing,
I was going to say, you love a deadline, so... like.
Yeah.
I know, I do, yeah. Yeah. Aye. The more I speak about it, the more I'm certain it's going to happen, I think. I think having it all floating about in my head and not actually talking about it's made it worse. Because every time I have a conversation about it, I'm like, no, I have to. The accountability is there.
Yeah.
Because I've said I'm going to do it, so I have to fucking do it now.
Done.
Better get that fucking done.
What else? Didn't ken. What's inspiring you right now?
What, for the book? Or just in general?
Just in general.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, you tell me about yours first. What's your inspiration first?
So I've been watching stuff recently and I've been getting ridiculously emotional, like gut deep, fucking crying with joy and sadness at the same time, emotional. And so first of all, watching David Attenborough is one of those things that just does it for me. I'm just like, oh, look at the animals. It's so cute. So that's one of the things. The other thing is I watched the Michael Jackson movie recently. I went to the cinema with my sister to watch it. And I wanted to see it, but there was nothing much about it just other than I wanted to see it. And I was sitting in the cinema and I was watching it and it was fucking amazing. Like ridiculous, like amazing. Have any of you seen it yet?
No.
You seen it? Did you enjoy it?
Amazing.
It is amazing.
It got so panned, like from day dot, right? Like online, everyone was giving it was negative review bombing it basically. Now, like, controversial opinion, right? But I think that stems from people who want to make him out to be a villain. Do you know what I mean?
I deep down believe that he's not a villain.
I deep down believe he's not a villain.
Yeah, like to the core. Like, it's just fucking pure gut feel. I'm like, there's no fucking way that man did anything fucking wrong. Like, it makes me want to cry. Like, I get emotional.
I get the feeling that he's one of these, like, you know, in the way that like Dolly Parton and him are very similar in that they are basically like angels.
Yeah.
Like, they're just beautiful souls inside and out. And unfortunately for Michael Jackson, I think it was very, like, I know it's so cliche to say, but like very misunderstood, very misrepresented as well.
Yeah.
Though. Like, and tabloids have a lot to answer for, I think, in that regard.
Yeah.
But I mean, like total genius. I mean, for someone who couldn't read music, like, absolute hitmaker, like, changed the face of pop music forever. You know, people still today are like try to or are inspired by him. You know.
Yeah.
I just think it's amazing.
It was.
And the guy that his nephew that played him.
Oh, he was amazing. You too. Yeah.
Like he looks so much like him anyway, but like, and it's like, I think there was a couple of moments where like the lighting hits a certain way where you're like, okay, you've kind of made him look a bit like a clown because the makeup is so heavy, right?
Yeah.
But like, it's hard to do. Do you know what I mean? But there's other moments when he's like, he absolutely embodied him. I mean, it was like unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like something else.
Yeah.
Something else.
So the thing that hit me about it was that, so it reminded me of childhood memories, because I listened to Michael Jackson growing up, and there was two songs of his that like I can remember. I'm not very good with memories in terms of picking out the details like what you've described, but I am good at how I feel in those moments, and it kind of just conjures up like roughly what was going on at that time, and that was what hit me. So two of his songs, there's the Earth song, and there is what's it, the Earth song, and oh, for fuck's sake, I know it. Wait now, 2 seconds.
Sing it.
No, I'm not singing it. I'll do a moonwalk. Earth song and Heal the World. Of course, it's Heal the World, right? So those two songs, like, brought up like where I was in those moments, listening to those songs and the feeling around it, and it brought up the same feelings again. I was like, I want to cry every time that I hear those songs, and like. And the other thing that I love as well when watching creative people's lives is layers. So I'm obsessed with layers in terms of how they pull everything together. They're thinking behind each individual layer, why they think these wee things go together to make this fucking incredible thing at the end of it. And it gives for me a huge, a bigger appreciation for the work that they did to get it to where it was. So by the end of it, I was fucked up, like totally, like in my house, like that's, oh my god, like what am I doing with my fucking life? Existential fucking whatever it was. So that it kind of just gave me hope. It's always hope at the end of it, to just figure it out. So that inspired me. It's not the only thing that's inspired me. watching NASA and them go to the moon, the Artemis 2 mission, going to the moon, fucking incredible. I loved watching that whole process in terms of the mission itself and what they were doing, watching how the team were coming together to get them there. I was obsessed with it. I was watching every single detail of it. The leadership, because I really love watching how leadership works and things as well. So watching how they were speaking in the media and stuff like that, I'm like, fucking yes, like this is it, like absolutely. So like I'm just watching a lot of just these types of things recently and just be like, God, get your finger out, like come on. There's so much more to life, like what you go and do, which is obviously the thing we talked about ambition the last time. It's just like it's really hitting deep. So that is what's been inspiring me recently. But Michael Jackson hit deep.
Yeah.
Fucking love Michael Jackson. Fucking love him.
Well, I have not seen it, so so is it at the cinema and is it coming out on telly?
I think it's on Prime soon.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, it goes to streaming.
That's not an ad.
Goes to streaming so quickly these days.
Yeah.
Like if you get a chance, if you like,
I will.
If you get a chance to go to the pictures though, like go to see it.
Yeah, I love documentaries. Like I love anything that's telling the story of, as you say, like especially music.
But it's so funny, like, is it like from like literally day one? Because I was like following stuff about it, and like it was getting like Rotten Tomatoes 20%, like absolute stinker. Everyone was saying it was rubbish and all this. But it's like, if you actually read the reviews, a lot of them are saying like, oh, you know, it skimmed over all the controversy and blah blah blah. It's like, no, it doesn't take place during that time. It finishes just before it's like the bad era, basically, like that album launches, and that's when the film ends. That's not like a spoiler or anything. No. So but that's the portion of his life that it covers. And they're going to do another one. Well, so apparently they were originally going to do they were going to cover a longer time span, but there was reasons that I can't articulate clearly because I wouldn't know the right terminology for it, but they couldn't depict one of the accusers in film for whatever reason, so they had to like reshoot. They spent like $15 million or something, like reshooting it and rejigged it. But I actually think and then basically if they're what I was going to say is I think that does a really good job of it, but also if it did well, they were going to greenlight a sequel, which would basically be like part 2.
Take care of all that. So.
And and I think they just needed a bit more time to cover it off. The one hilarious thing though I did find so funny is, so out of all the siblings, Janet Jackson was really against it. So they just wrote her out of the film. She's not in it at all.
Oh my god, brilliant.
They don't even mention her once. She's not depicted. Latoya's there.
I didn't even notice that. Jesus.
Janet Jackson was written out of the film.
That's hilarious.
Which I found very funny.
Oh well.
But hey ho.
There you go. Right, so you guys have watched the Michael Jackson movie. Now you're absolute fucking star hungry pop stars, ready for the limelight, ready to take it on the world, go to the moon, and save all the animals.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah, fabulous. Well, so you've got a busy summer.
Yeah.
That's going to track. When we come back in the next season, we're going to find out how you guys got on.
Yeah, filming garden rooms and healing the world.
Healing the world, yeah, that's it. That's what you're doing. In fact, to be fair, I mean, you laugh, but I bet you there's a few garden rooms that have healed out there.
Aye,
for sure.
I agree. Yep.
It's the shed love. Yeah, exactly. Well, I've not got anything that's been inspiring for me, actually. I've tried to rack my brain there. It's absolutely fuck all. I've watched a couple of good things. I've read a shite book. I'm starting to read a good book. So I actually am holding out for Kerry Hudson to give me some inspiration as I read her next sort of like part of her story. And it's, I'm only a couple of chapters in, but I love her writing. She's great at it. There's not many sort of like similarities in terms of lifestyle, which I suppose is inspiring actually, so like she's well traveled and what have you. She's got like a different life path. So here's hoping that it gives me the kick up the arse I need to start writing my stuff. I suppose, shall we say thank you to people for continuing to listen to us, being there to hear all the shit that we've got to say in this season. It's been different.
2 seasons in.
2
on the video.
seasons in.
Well, of the new version.
Yeah.
Technically, this is
Aye.
season 6, but like, who's counting? Yeah.
Nobody, we don't, obviously, we clearly don't fucking know. But this, I feel like this season has been different for us, and it's also, I feel, been quite challenging for us too, in terms of like finding our feet. But I do like our sort of chat format.
Yeah.
And let's see what next season holds for us, eh?
Yeah. Aye. We're done.
The cameras are definitely
Aye.
done, and so are we. So
Russ
thanks
is
very
fucking
much.
sweating. He's like, fuck's sake.
You know what you should do, Ross, because obviously you've got all the time in the world when you're editing these podcasts. That's all you ever do in your entire existence. The little girl with the clown on the BBC thing.
Yes.
For every time one of these fucking things go off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
Just have the media not found.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Or just teletext.
Yeah.
But, I mean, your own version of
Aye.
teletext. All the swear words that we've ever said through the
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll get on that.
You get right on that. Fucking right there. That's it, yeah. Right after you've become Michael Jackson.
Sure.
Yeah. Straight after. Right, thanks very much,
Bye,
guys.
everyone.
Bye.
Yeah. Right. This is a final episode.
You don't look that excited about it.
No, I didn't mean that. Start again. I was trying to figure out what I was saying. I had Dr. Dre in my head. Like, what's it? The
Next
next episode. Aye, that's what I was trying to like go through in my
Emulate.
head, and I'm like, that doesn't work.
It is the next episode, but it's also the final episode, is what you're
Yes.
trying to say. Right?
Yeah.
Do you want to go try again?
No, not ever.
End of the season.
Of the season. Right, okay. It's the end of the season episode.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Right.